Hey Donnie, I am at 102 Tanglewoods and I'm gonna start on the inside because as you can see, there's a guy doing the lawn right now. It's kind of funny story about this house. I actually know this house very well. When you sent me the address earlier, I wondered if this was the same one, but I sold this house about maybe 12, 13 years ago to a guy named Tim, who was an active duty Marine at the time. And he ended up, I think just a few years ago, going into foreclosure, and somebody else bought the house and moved into it. So yeah, I've been in this house several times. I've actually had dinner over at this house with this gentleman's family, but he is not the current owner of the house. There is another owner. I do not know the current owner of the house. But I know the house and I know the neighborhood pretty well. So as far as the price goes, the price for the size and condition of the house is what we would consider fair market value. There's laminate flooring in here. This is, of course, it's not going to be anything like what you had before, but it is also on a slab. This is not on a crawl space. This home would make a great rental property. You can see there's, over time, there's been a little bit of repairs and stuff. That's really just dirt. That's all that is right there up around the fan. Definitely something that could be used as a rental property in the future, which I believe your message to me said that that would be what you would intend it to be. This is not the master bedroom, but this is one of the bedrooms. It is in a cul-de-sac. I'll do a walk around of the house here in just a minute. It's a decent neighborhood. You're going to be right off a Gum Branch, so it's still in a neighborhood. It's in an actual subdivision. This is the master bathroom. So there's no tub in the master bathroom, but there is a shower. Okay, so that's all the bedrooms and down the hallway. So we've been in there. Showed you the little closet there. There's another coat closet right here, just off the living room and in between into the kitchen. That goes into that dining room we were in before. So you know it could definitely use an upgrade on appliances and countertops. I remember correctly, that's the same stain that was there years ago too. I'm almost positive I remember that. Looks like the refrigerator has been replaced, though there is a dent in the refrigerator. Just point that out. But it's clean and it's cold. This is a little breakfast nook over here with the window looking out back. And so the garage, whenever the guy who owned it that I knew, he had actually taken this garage and turned part of it into like a, not a playroom, but I mean, he had like a ping pong table in here and stuff. And he had put a wall up right here where you see this. there was a wall. So everything that you're seeing here was actually kind of like a rec room. I remember he had a bar over here, and it looks like whoever purchased the house after him removed that wall, turned it, you know, into a garage. Now I want to point something out here because this is something that Britt is going to want to look at. So this is your working panel box, okay? So this has been added to the house since the last owner had it, or the owner at least that I sold it to. This is the old panel box, okay? So you can see all of the wires have been capped off in there. This is obsolete now. This is a Federal Pacific Electric Company panel box, and you can Google those. They several years ago, home inspectors started calling these on every single one of them because, you know, there are some people who believe that they are all fire safety hazards, but they're because they've been linked to some. I'll let you do your own research on that. But this is no longer active. This one has been capped off, and they have replaced it with this new panel box. Okay, so I believe that's been done just in the past couple of years. Okay, so that's something you want to have your inspector take a look at. And that's just where the foundation is. Looks like there's a missing little chipped off piece of wood. Laundry room. It's an older water heater. There's no expansion tank on it or anything like that. Probably gonna need to be replaced in the next couple of years, I would assume. But again, I'm not your home inspector, so have Britt take a look at it. There's the backyard out here. Got an overhang, vinyl siding. Looks like somebody's been painting this deck. Like maybe where the weed eater or something hit the vinyl siding there. That panel needs to be replaced so water penetration doesn't damage any of the stuff behind it. Again, I'm not a contractor. Have your home inspector take a look at it if this is something you decide you want. Okay, and now that that guy is out back, we're going to take a look out front. That's where they had their, I remember the guy who I sold it to, he actually had that installed so that they could put their TV up on the wall and hide the cords and stuff. Okay, so that is 102 Tanglewood Court.